Well, it sounds like what we call servant leadership, Chaz. Maybe you could tell us a little bit more about your philosophies on leadership. This is a subject I find fascinating, specifically in healthcare, where so many healthcare practitioners have spent so much time educating themselves on epidemiology, on internal medicine, what have you. They go to med school, they go to residency, but where's the leadership learning? How do you approach leadership in infection prevention at HCA North Florida?
Absolutely. So, leadership is actually part of the APIC competency model for IPs, but I think it's a piece that we often, not that we forget about it, but it tends to be the last area that we focus on. So, when you come in as an IP, we're very operations focused. So, how do we do surveillance? How do we use the systems that are in place? Basically, the meat and potatoes of how do we reduce infections. However, leadership is a big part of being successful as an IP. So, I always like to say we are more than technical experts. So, we certainly know our material and we're always learning that every day. But I always tell IPs you can know every guideline and every resource and every method to reduce HAIs. But if you don't have the leadership skills to back that up, your program will not be as successful as it could be. Communication is very important. Many times we're placed in a position of responsibility, but we don't necessarily have authority. So we can't rely on authority always to get done what we need to get done. There's a lot of collaboration and influencing behaviors. So those are certainly leadership skills that are necessary in infection prevention. So anytime you'll hear me doing a talk at any conference or anything like that, I'm usually not talking about the technical skills. There's lots of presentations around that. My goal and my passion as an IP is to bring to light the things that we need to work on to be the best leaders we can be, not only for ourselves and our teams, but for the patients that are counting on us to help protect them while they're in the healthcare industry.